Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
Well, this is another Red Letter Podcast Day today.
It's a landmark occasion.
Yes. We'll give you all the information right at the upfront. Welcome to the show. Phil and TJ
yes.
here.
Hello.
We've just finished a wonderful show on this Thursday. And here's the information you want to write down. The number that everybody wants to text in. We've got a brand new text message number to The Breakfast Show you can use anytime.
0447 488 316. I'll give it to you again because you need to get your phone out.
Yep.
Press the little plus to the contacts.
Yes.
Put in Rise and Shine. And then this is the number 0447 488 316.
Too easy. Too easy. I like the fact that they put a 316 on the end of it. They
Very
got at least
smart,
one
very
316.
clever.
Yeah. So that's our new text message. Now, at the moment, if you text us, we can't text back.
It's a bit rude.
Yeah, it is.
So the first thing I did was say, okay, everyone, where can I text back?
Yeah.
And so we've got a huge number of texts this morning, which has just warmed my heart.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. And all I want to do is text back. Everything in me in communications is like, communicate back.
The tech
So-
team is working on it, apparently.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to have a backlog of like 200 messages by the time they get it working.
It's a very one-way relationship that we've got with the text messages.
We're asking
you
you to love us, but we can't love back to you because we don't have the tech. But we are loving it. But that was just only the one piece of great news. You've got another great piece.
The other great piece is finally it's happening. We have got our own Facebook page. We looked at a whole bunch of different social media platforms to go on. I'm partial to Instagram,
You
but
do
it's
like
it's very hard to have communications and wider communications with everybody there, like conversation.
Yes.
So we've ended up with Facebook. That's where everybody's at. Facebook.com/Rise and Shine Vision.
And you made it this morning.
Yeah.
You'll say at the beginning of the show, we'll have about 10, 13 people on it.
Yes.
You're going to make a prediction.
Yeah.
Listen to the end of the show to see where it ends up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great. Right now you can play along at home. Grab a piece of paper right now. We started off Rise and Shine Facebook page with 10 likes.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think it is by the end of the show? That's a great.
right.
Play along at home. If you're over, under, contact us and we won't send you a prize, okay?
We can't text you back to say congratulations.
But part of the last piece of the puzzle, and this is for the special chosen few, is for people who want to be part of a community. And I'm talking about, conversating with people, sharing photos, really being part of it, is the Rise and Shine private community group on Facebook. And we are, all you need to do is answer some questions. Make sure you pop in your email address. That's one of the questions. Make sure you tick the I agree. And if you get you get all those questions right, we're going to invite you as part of the community. And I'm looking forward to building and getting to know you a little bit more. And as opposed to the text message, this is where we can have a bit of give and take. We can actually communicate with you there.
We do know how that technology works, so
Yeah.
we're all good. Text, hopefully we'll catch up in, 10 years from now.
10 years from now?
That's my guess.
That's your guess. Hopefully the tech team can do a little bit better than that. Oh, boy. Hey, enjoy the show. We had a bunch of fun. Had a lot of fun on this one. Hopefully you will as well. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Great conversations, fun, inspiration, and more. Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
Very excited to be spending the morning with you.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thankful Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag Thankful Thursday.
Which we could do soon with
Well,
our new technology.
I am so excited because the one thing I am thankful for.
Yes.
We've been saying new technology is coming all week. Finally, we got it all working
Yes.
yesterday afternoon. We have. Are you
Okay.
ready for this?
Look.
A brand
Yes.
new Facebook page and Facebook group dedicated to Rise and Shine.
Get out of town. That is awesome.
I've never asked you this. Are you a Seinfeld
Look,
fan?
closetly, yes.
But-
I don't think we didn't let the children watch for a while. They're getting older now, and now we're making them.
Yeah.
I think because there's so many references that Murray and I will use in conversation.
You have
and so
to.
we'll be like, oh, okay, you need
Yeah.
to watch this
Well,
episode
that-
so you can see what we're meaning.
Well, that Get Out is a perfect Elaine like pushing Jerry. Get out!
Get out of here.
Pushing him out of the way. But no, I'm serious. We have got a brand new Facebook page, a Facebook group. In fact, a little bit later on in the show, I actually want to try streaming live video from the studio straight to our Facebook
All right,
page.
better go and do my makeup then before we get
Always forget, they've got to warn women about.
come on.
But anyway, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. We want you to go over there and like it. We'll give you some links and details and everything like that in just a moment. But a great show for you. A brand new Music Machine. Music Machine number 6 coming up soon.
That's right. And I need some help, DJ.
Yeah.
I haven't told you this, but
Oh.
I felt a bit anxious yesterday.
Oh, no.
During an office meeting.
Okay.
And I thought maybe we could brainstorm some ideas. I might
like
need your
it.
assistance.
Yeah. Anything to do with people feeling less anxious, I'm all there.
That's right.
I'm the man to help you.
Oh.
I'll just.
I'm not sure. I might make a wider call out to the Vision family.
I literally just look you in the eyes and say, get over it. That's my idea of help right there. But right now, this is Riley Clemens.
Getting you up and ready to face the day. This is Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
And look, before the song, DJ, I was
Yeah.
asking for your help reaching out to the old mate,
Yeah.
the old China plate.
I'm here to help.
And look, the problem is this. As a parent, it's also, but this was actually me personally. Yesterday I was wearing white.
Okay.
Okay, so just imagine I'm wearing white, had a white top on. Sometimes I have white pants on. And as a woman, we wear a lot of white.
Okay.
And then there's a moment in a church service that we had yesterday at Vision. We have a meeting once a week. There's a lovely time of prayer.
Yes.
And then they do communion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So now they give you these little cups post-COVID. I don't know if anyone else goes to a church where they have these sort of reusable cups now.
My least favourite thing ever
Okay,
invented
so
in the
they've got
church.
the new little cups. For better or for worse, it's
Yeah,
now
yeah.
all in one, and you get given it as you walk in the room, and
Yes,
and a
yeah.
lot less moving around.
Oh,
I
they
suppose.
taste so good too.
Oh
It tastes-
yes, aren't they delicious? But you have the cup in front of you, and now you have to unpeel it.
Yes.
At that moment in the service.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of that happening. But
Yep.
if you're wearing white, what colour is inside? What is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
juice?
Yeah. You've got the
It's
grape juice in
always
there.
red.
Yes.
And so I'm sitting through the service, and the whole time, all you can think of is, what if this went wrong?
Yeah.
What if this
Yeah.
went horribly wrong and I ended up with red all over?
Okay.
And mine opened. It didn't open properly. The membrane wouldn't open. I'm imagining myself like I'm now ripping it as hard as I
Yeah,
can. The
yeah.
time is going. They're at the point where you've got to pray.
Yes.
And I'm like, why is it red?
Did-
Why not
well-
have this other colours of juice?
Did it spill?
I was okay.
Okay. So no,
But-
the white.
There was great moments. And I remember, I was talking to Bella yesterday in the car, and I was
Yeah.
talking about how this great moment of anxiety during what should be a beautiful part of the service.
Yes.
And she said she remembers Murray giving communion messages and her sitting there as a kid with her hand shaking. She's so worried
Really?
about it.
'Cause she's
tipping
wearing
on.
white.
She's wearing white. And then going, Daddy, it's a great message, but just get on with it because I'm sitting here with my
Yeah.
communion open
See,
and a
this is the-
cracker in my hand.
This is the biggest difference between boys and girls.
You've never thought about it?
Well, I no, me personally not, but I'm just thinking of my 3 boys here. Like my 3 boys, we say, hey, tonight we're having spaghetti bolognese, and they'll go fantastic, and they'll rock up wearing white T-shirts. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm doing
Here's
the
a
laundry
sheet.
here. Yeah. Go get change into something filthy. Why have you got your brand new white T-shirt on there? Oh, no, we'll be right, Dad. First bite, there's red tomato sauce
everywhere. You
everywhere.
can't get it
so
out
they
very
they're
hard.
just like, whatever. Again, they're spoiled. I'm doing all the laundry.
That's
but
true.
yeah, I look, I can't say that I've ever worried about that, but I also can't say that I think I have spilt it on myself several times.
I'm sure you would have. I think I should make a movement to change the colour of the juice.
Wow. Okay. So
There
look,
is white wine, so it could be
Yes.
white juice.
It could be white-
be apple juice.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
Spain is
the
battling?
symbology. You know, you want it to
I
be the
know,
red of the
yes.
blood.
But for me as a mum,
Yeah.
you know what? I've had communion with Coke before.
Okay. I'm not going to touch the theology on that
Well,
one.
it's not theology; it's the thinking behind it. And we've been during COVID, and they're like, grab something that you have to. With like, that's all we've got in front of us.
Oh boy.
We've, it's
Yeah.
the heart behind
The desperate times comes with desperate measures, basically. All right.
I'm not suggesting that for worship.
No.
at
But-
home.
Well, there might be. I mean, does it actually stain? Surely they're not putting something that's actually going to stain.
It would definitely stain.
Really?
100%.
Okay. Well, listen. All right. Well, do we look? I think maybe the way through this. This is my initial thought around this.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe they should give you some sort of white bib or napkin, like when you go to one of those restaurants where they give you something white to when you're eating
a
crabs
lobster
or
restaurant.
yes, like give one of
Okay.
those for communion.
Yeah, okay.
You can do
well,
something
it's an
around
option. In the end, I'm not looking for a solution. Probably, I just wanted to share it.
Yes.
and nice to know.
Like,
Like
exactly.
obviously, I'm alone
I'm
with
sorry,
you,
I
but
forget,
it's nice
I
to
forget.
know.
Yeah.
I don't really want you to give a
Women
solution.
tell you the problems. They don't want solutions. They just want to share the problem. They
I just
wanna
want to
share.
know that I'm not alone.
Well, listen, if you've got a problem to share, don't give any solutions now. Give us a call, 1-800, whatever
Well,
you
we
do.
can't promise solutions.
1-800-316-316. I'd love to hear that Phil's on the line, Bell's on the line, that there are other people out there thinking, oh my goodness, what about this? If you've had an experience there with the communion, let us know.
Danny Goki with some great advice for today. Love God, love people.
We're
You're
doing our
waking-
best. We're doing our best. Loving God is the easy part. The people, sometimes...
People are wonderful, made in the image of God.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
you're doing this morning, we're praying you're having a great one.
Amen.
And
Amen.
look, I did reach out for some advice. I probably reached out to the wrong person in
Wow,
DJ, but
wow.
sharing is caring.
That's it. A problem shared is a problem halved. Misery loves company. I don't know. One of those
Something
sayings.
like that. But
Something like that.
I was talking before the song about how we had communion yesterday here in the Vision HQ.
Yes.
Which I do love that moment of reflection and togetherness. It's
Yes.
lovely to do as a group. And I was feeling a little bit anxious because I had a red communion in my hand, very white clothes.
And you've got to battle those little now peely things
peeling
off
stuff,
it. Yeah.
and there's things going, and I have visions of it going everywhere.
Yes.
I asked for some help, and I'm glad that someone apart from you has reached out to help me.
1-800-316-316. If you've got some actual advice, or you just want to hear the problem as well, you want to share.
Just
you
share.
share.
If you share your version, that's always nice too. But
Yeah.
Bonnie in Serena, you're on the line. Have you got something to help me?
I saw something yesterday and it fits this scenario perfectly.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So fear is what if,
Yes.
faith is even if.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So in
So even if you do drop it on yourself, it doesn't matter because it's about what you're there for.
yeah, okay. I like
Bonnie.
that. I like that.
There we go. That's a great solution.
Yeah.
Changing the mindset.
See, I thought you were going to
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
I thought you were going to say faith is believing that it will come out in the wash. The stuff. The fear is it's not going to come out in the wash. No, faith.
Even if, I'll give it to DJ and he'll get the stain out
Even
for
if we
me.
do spill it, we're there
it's going to be
we're there
okay.
for-
It's going to be okay. I
Love
like it.
it.
I like
Love it.
Absolutely. As mothers, I mean, we're prepared for anything, aren't we? If it happens, it happens because it will.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
will happen,
exactly.
and we normally have wipes in our bags. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. We have everything in our bag.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Have a blessed day, guys.
Thanks, Bonnie. Oh, she's out of there. She's out of there. Now,
Very helpful.
Very helpful. And you mentioned something that I tell you, having children.
Yes.
You know, and I've got we've got three boys. My
Yes.
wife Benita and I. We've got this year 21, 18, 16. Drummond, Galvin, Judah. The most revolutionary thing about having children, the thing that has made the longest lasting impact on me,
Yes.
is discovering a product called
Yes.
baby wipes.
I completely agree.
It
Changes
changed
my
my
world.
life.
Definitely.
You get them, people provide them when you got a baby
Sure, and you're like,
nappies.
what do
and
I
you go,
need? Like,
yeah, baby
whatever.
wipes, okay. Then you start using them, on the baby,
Yes.
of course, and then you start using them for everything.
Everything.
I have baby wipes everywhere. I've got
Yes.
them in my box. I've got them in my office, in the car, everywhere. Baby wipes everywhere.
Yes.
They solve all problems.
They are incredible. For the rest of my life, I will every week
Amen.
be buying baby wipes. I go through at least one thingy of them
Yes.
a week.
I'm not that full on.
Totally.
But
I love them.
I've always said we're on a tangent over here, but I think we've just discovered the next promotional item we do for Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine. We don't call them baby wipes. We've got to come up with another thing, but some sort of wipes for Rise and Shine.
They are the best product
Your
in the
face
world.
on one side of the product, my face on the other side.
Proud to be
Are they
associated with such a great product. They can be used in every part of the house. It's in bags. It's in the car.
They're the best.
Out and about.
They are literally the best. I do get
Yes.
some very weird looks from if I take young men out
Oh,
somewhere.
they don't understand.
They
But
don't understand.
They will understand.
They will-
They
yeah.
will come to an age where they have children. Then they're like,
And okay,
Ah,
and
yeah, DJ, he
even
has
after
a
a while,
baby
you go
wipe.
out to a restaurant, you
Yes.
go out to a burger
Yes.
joint, it's a little bit messy, and I go, pull out of my bag, baby wipe. And they go, where did this come from? I go, trust me, you definitely want to get this one. Anyway, maybe that's the solution we all need.
Rise and Shine with Phil and DJ on Vision Christian Radio.
pretty exciting in here this morning.
Listen, we've been warning you all week, new technology is coming. We are
Should
fine.
we say new technology or
Well,
just that we're catching up
2024,
with
let's
technology?
go. Exactly. There's nothing on us. We are ready to go. Rise and shine here. We have got, ready for this, this is the new technology, a Facebook page. Now, for people who've been long-time listeners to Rise and Shine,
Sure.
many years ago, Robbo and Becky and the crew had their own Facebook page. Everything got amalgamated into one. And
You're bringing it back.
we're bringing it back. We bring it back. Dedicated Rise and Shine page, so we can put all of our usual
Crazies.
our stuff in there. But we've also got a private Facebook group that you have to apply to be a part of.
I applied yesterday.
Oh, well,
I'm not sure if I've been approved.
I might approve you later on. We'll see. But no, it's now for the group. We really want to turn that into a bit of a community discussion, a place for you to share your photographs. Do something like that. Get to know one another. That's what we want the Rise and Shine group to be all about. A wonderful building community. But the new technology does not stop there.
Oh, but wait.
There's
more.
more. There's more.
There is more. And look, I'm excited because I've just been given a text number.
Now, I don't know what this says about me. I've been asking for this all week. Phil, one text message. Phil's got it. Phil's got it right now, and I'm like, well, apparently, I don't deserve this
No,
number.
well, I use please and thank you. And if you use please and thank you,
You mean
can
stomping
you
around
can-
demanding it doesn't work?
You can
Come
move
on.
mountains. We're very, very excited, very thankful for this. If you wanted to, you could send us a text. I can't text you back yet because I don't know how, but I can read text.
Yes.
And this is the number. If you've got your pen, write it down, or your phone.
Program it straight into your phone.
Program it in, and
Yep.
you could be the first one to send us a text.
Yeah.
If you text us on 0447 488 316.
Ooh.
I'm going to give it again.
Let's do it.
0447 488 316. It's going to take me a bit to get that into my head.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn that one, and I think we can. Maybe we need to turn it into a jingle or something.
I think. Anyway, but whatever it is, we'll work it out in the next ad break.
447.
But we do need you, as you text, if you could include your name
Yes.
and your location.
That'd be great.
That helps us, because then if
Yeah.
we're going to call you out and say, hi, thanks for your idea or your message,
Yeah.
then if you can do that as well. But
Yeah.
if you want to be the very first,
Oh, let's go.
that would be very exciting.
0447 488 316. That's the Rise and Shine. Now, there's not a phone number. It is just a
Yeah.
text message
Text
line.
only.
So if you want to text us, you can text us there. Pop that in there. Rise and Shine text message there. Send it through. We're keeping an eye on it. Like we said, we can't reply just yet. Technology. We're getting there. Come on. Be thankful
Don't
we got
expect
this.
too much
yeah,
from
yeah,
us, but we would love a text. So if you've got your phone next to you, you're having your coffee now, and you're like, oh, I could be the first.
Yes, be
Do
the
it.
first, be the
0447 488 316.
Ooh. Oh, they're back together again after solo Mark last time. Cindy and Mark together.
Yay.
Lovely to have you back here together with us.
Thank you
Beautiful.
so
The
much.
two shall be
I
one.
did miss it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice. You missed us or you missed Mark?
Both.
Equally.
Oh,
Probably
it's
not
sweet.
equally, but
Now, post Easter, I know we're running a church and running different ministries as you guys do.
Yeah.
There's so many things going on after
Yeah.
Easter. Now it's
Yeah.
post Easter. Do you feel like you need a little holiday? Do you need a little rest? Do you need a little break?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're going to have
on
a
that
break.
one, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
post anything, you know,
Post-
break.
Post-
general.
Sunday.
Just
All
in
right,
general.
break.
No, it is. I say this because it is a really, it can be a busy season. So
Yeah.
whatever church you're a part of, wherever you are, if you've got a minister or a pastor in your life, maybe this is a nice time to reach out to them and say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? You
Yeah,
okay
that's
after
a nice
Easter?
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks
Yeah.
for what you do.
Yeah.
You're great. You're awesome. Thanks for.
There's a little subtle message what Mark wants over here.
He's like, Mark's congregation, just write this down. That's what he's after.
Oh man, you get those, those Facebook posts, they say how to appreciate your pastor and all the things that your pastor does, and I so just want a thumbs up like 100 times. Just go, yeah.
Especially the ones that say, give them, food, give them money, give them back rubs. You're like, hey, this is a good one. Share this.
a lot of
Amen,
sharing.
sister, brother. Can I preach this next Sunday? Can you come in anyway? But,
Too good. Well, we love this pastor appreciation. We need to start like a month of pastor appreciation or
That's
something
an
like
idea.
that. Hey, let's run with that one.
Absolutely.
Thursday means that the chappies are here with us, Mark and Cindy, together again. Mark, you've got something to encourage us with
Yeah,
today.
I had just a thought. We have so many just ordinary conversations, general, everyday conversations.
Yeah.
But what about turning those conversations into gospel conversations?
There's an
Oh,
idea.
here's an idea. Gee, someone's turning off already. Romans 10:14-15, it says this: How then will they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how are they to believe in him of whom they've never heard? And how are they to hear without someone preaching? And how are they to preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news.
Wow.
The ones who share the good news.
And it's good, isn't it? Because you can think preaching's a
Yeah.
pastor's job.
Correct.
Right, that's okay. I
That-
pay
yeah.
someone to do that.
That's right,
But
yeah.
this, you've obviously got a different perspective.
Absolutely. Sharing the gospel, the good news, is something that Jesus left us all to do. It's all to do. So a thought here: regardless of what we do as a job, our real vocation is sharing the gospel. This urgency in your spirit,
Right.
this
Yeah.
taking up that role of responsibility that God trusts us with sharing the gospel to someone's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for some of us, it's just, Lord, help us get over our line of fear
Yeah, the chicken line.
just that might be the start for someone today, that just asking God's help, just let me get past my fumbling words or my fear of speaking about you.
Yeah.
Because we all have a story
Yeah.
where God's helped us.
Yeah.
And that's where we can just start with, hey, I was going through this in life, but this is what God did.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do something like that for you.
Absolutely.
Be that simple.
Absolutely. Just this urgency, we share this good news. The second thought is this: we serve a missionary God. The Father sent the Son sent the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit sends us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 95% of people who make a decision for Christ, it actually happens through a relationship or a relational circle. So your mum, your aunt, your uncle, or whatever it might be. Every one of us has this relational circle around us between 5 to 10, 15 different kind of people that are leaning in different ways. Some are with the faith, some are not with the faith. And you'd just be surprised with God on our side, who He's put in our lives, that we can actually bring to Christ. They're there around us. So I sort of want to encourage everybody that, okay, how do I share my faith, what I do? But you know what? God's behind you with this.
Good.
And there's just this little urgency in our heart that's needed, that maybe I can twist a conversation. Like, for instance, you'll probably have a conversation with someone that says, look, I'm going through this in my life, my marriage might not be like this, or I've got a bit of sickness, or whatever it might be across that line. You could actually say, man, I'm sad about that for you, and I want to pray with you about that. But, have you ever thought that maybe Jesus might be the one that could help in that? Ponder a question, bring something across. Maybe God could help you through that in your life. Are you struggling with that? You can't get over that? Yeah, I know. I identify. I get it. I've struggled with things in my life as well, but Jesus did this in my life. Maybe he might do this in your life. I don't know. It's just turning conversations to gospel conversations. So I just wanted to encourage that. Not every one of us has been called to be an evangelist, but we've all been called to evangelize or to share the good news. So
Amen.
get about that.
I like it, Mike. There you go. Encouragement. I'm going to even say a bit of a challenge for us today as you head on out there. Post-Easter, what a better way to, you get that conversation saying, hey, what did you do for Easter?
Yeah, good.
You got a doorway right there to talk about what you did for Easter and why you did it.
Rise and shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
And DJ, we're pretty excited here.
It's all we said new technology was coming.
Well, we said technology that has existed for a long time is coming to us. Let's put it that way.
New for us. So we have got a brand new, ready for this, Rise and Shine has got a brand new Facebook page.
And look, I've jumped over onto it.
Yeah, and?
I seem to be missing.
Well, listen, I cannot stop laughing. I'm taking a screenshot of this. If you're on the mobile device, there's a lovely banner that's...
the creatives you and the creatives put together yesterday.
Wait. Am I getting thrown into this?
It's interesting to me that someone features quite heavily on the banner. And if you're looking on your mobile device, there's a logo that's just covering the face of someone else. Now, who do you think would be the main attraction on the banner?
Now, listen, I have nothing to. I'm telling everybody here. I have nothing to. I'm taking a screenshot because this is absolutely priceless. If you're on the mobile device, if you go to the Rise and Shine Facebook
Which
page,
you can get to through the Normal Vision Facebook page.
Yes.
You've got a link there.
or if you
Click on
search
it.
for Rise and Shine Vision, that's the address right there. On the mobile page, on the mobile account,
Which
the
is
big
what everybody uses.
Well, the right.
no one's on their laptop.
Just seems to be the Rise and Shine logo is just happens
It just happens. What a surprise.
to be completely overfill 110%. We cannot see you at all.
It's as if I don't exist.
That is too
And
too
but
funny.
DJ though, you have pride of place.
Well, listen,
there, looking resplendent.
I'll have a chat to Corinne and the team
red
upstairs.
glasses. Let's see how you go.
I didn't have anything to do with that, I promise.
But it is
I
very
promise.
funny,
It is funny. Now, you can also click over to our community group. You've got to apply and, be over there, apply to be in the community, answer a couple of questions. And
I
in
did
you
it
go.
yesterday.
Yeah, and approved as an
I
admin.
just got approved. So
There you
now
go.
I'm very excited. I'm in the page.
Yeah.
I did think it was funny. And look, obviously there's not the correct answer for one of them. You asked about whether you're a front loader
Now
or a
I said
top
to Claude in the team, don't put that question in, and they go, no, it's too funny. And so they've put the question
There's
in.
no correct answer.
There's
though.
no correct answer for that.
Just that
Basically,
you've done it.
it's just a way to filter out people who want to be troublemakers. So please pop your email address in and just say you agree to the being nice basically to everybody on
But
there.
the other piece of tech that we're working on this morning, which has got me so excited,
I'm
is
pumped.
text message. And we've
Yes.
got our new number, 0447 488 316, and immediately we put the call out.
Yes.
DJ, I can see on our little screen here,
Yeah.
there's about 20, 21, maybe 22 texts that came in
Good thing.
just during that song. And I want to say thank you to you all.
Yeah.
But the very first text, Catherine,
the very first text, Catherine from Port Arlington.
incredible.
She was also
Yes.
the very first person to join on Facebook.
We might have
and
to
there you go.
call you Catherine.
Yeah,
and have a chat.
No,
about
it's now Queen Catherine, Queen of the Rise and Shine. It's Catherine is the winner there of both things.
But
there.
look, we might go through. We'll have to, we need to keep moving, so we'll go to a couple of songs. But maybe then we can read out some of these messages. Keep
please.
them coming.
Now, just to
Very
let you know,
excited.
we cannot reply just yet. The technology, we can only get so far. We don't have the technology to reply to the
Which
text
I feel
message.
terrible because I feel really rude. I'm sitting here and everything in me wants to just immediately reply.
Yeah.
But we just don't know how to do it.
But so send us a text message. Tell us where you're listening from.
What
Include
you're
your
doing.
name and your place, and give us some, funny little one-liner there. Pop that text message in. The number is here. Write this down or pop it into your phone. 0447 488 316. I'm trying to work out a bit of a melody here we can say together here. 0447 488 316. Send us a text. We would love to hear from you. Include your name and where you're from. And while you're doing that, you can also head over to the Facebook. It's all happening this morning.
It's very, very exciting. Got some new technology. I'm flicking through these texts. I can't reply, so I feel very rude. But I am loving it. Hello from Moggle. Hello, Daff and Moggle. I think I've got one for your mixtape tomorrow. So you
Ooh.
could text us through the request. Alison and Doughboy, great to know you're out in the garden and that we're there with you. Actually, I wish I was in the garden this morning. And Gillian, as you're on your way to work, and the Atherton Tablelands as well, Renee. So many people jumping on. Even my husband, Mars. Well done for
This
getting
is
the number and
fantastic.
text. He thought he might be first. You're
Yeah.
not, hun. I'm sorry. But
I love it. I love
Karen,
it.
all sorts of people texting through and telling us hello and giving us a little bit of an insight into their mornings. We are loving it here.
So good. We can see the messages. Both of us can see the messages coming up on our computer screen. So we love these. But you know what? There's someone this morning who we're now going to be giving a new title to because not only was she the first person to send us a text message on 0447 488 316, our brand new text line, but she was also the first person to join our Facebook page and community group. It is Queen Catherine from Port Arlington, Victoria. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Now, are you like got to be first on all of these things, or how did this happen?
It was actually literally just timing. I happened to be not at work at the time.
We got you at the right time.
You're very quick. Very quick.
Speaking of work, it sounds like you're in the car right now. You're heading off to work?
I am, yes.
Now, part of us starting a Rise and Shine community group
Yes.
as part of our page is getting to know our listeners, the wonderful Rise and Shine family, Vision family, a little bit more. What's worked for you, Catherine?
So I'm actually a nurse at a private hospital near where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And I work in the day of surgery unit. So we admit everyone who comes into surgery. And then those who are going home the same day will come back through us and we'll discharge them from where we are.
Okay.
It's actually really nice because, like, sometimes I'll meet people I meet and then I might swing across to post-operations and I'll meet that same person and care for them before they go home.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's actually really nice, especially, like, if they're a little bit anxious or something. That familiar face is just, like, that kind of makes them feel more comfortable.
I love it. I love it. Now, you. I know one thing about you, Catherine.
Yes.
You weren't always a nurse. What did you do before you were a nurse?
When I finished high school, I was a primary school teacher.
Oh.
And then I had kids and I was a stay-at-home but I ran a play group for 7 years in Port Arlington.
Cool.
And while I had my kids, and then I was like, I don't want to go back to teaching, but I thought I'd better just make sure that that's not just a whim. Went back, did some casual relief and went, yeah, nah. And then 2 days before the enrolments closed through VTAC, which is the Victorian Tertiary Admission Centre, I enrolled for nursing with my, and I only put two preferences. One was a nursing and one was a nursing midwifery course at the same uni. And I relied purely on my transcript for my first degree, and I got in first round, first preference.
Amazing. You're an absolute overachiever.
It's really a God thing, I think.
I reckon there's a bit of a pattern here. First, to different things. Is there a bit of competitiveness in you, Catherine?
I'm a quiet, competitive.
I love it. We could be good
People may
friends.
not realise I'm being competitive until it's too late.
Yeah. If we're
like a part of you.
ever playing a big game together, if we put you and Fel on the same team, it would be
Please.
very scary for everybody else. But it might be scary for each other if you're against each other.
No,
there.
I need
so
to be on the same team as Catherine. I pick her. If we're picking teams, I pick her first.
Queen Catherine is the first pick. Now, listen, on your way to work, what can we play you this morning that will take you into work this morning?
Now, DJ,
Yeah.
going on the last music machine,
Yes.
which I won,
No,
Just on the side.
Humble brag over here. Yeah. By the way, I won that last
way.
one. Yeah.
the kids were very surprised when they heard. It was great. Anyway, the theme was power, and I'm like disappointed because there's one power song that was so obvious that you didn't have that should have been there. It was all about power.
Which one?
Power in the blood.
Listen, a
Yes,
fantastic
good point,
hymn.
Catherine.
Listen, we're coming up to news, but you know what? I think I can sneak a little bit of Sailor's version of it. There is power in the blood. Let's have a listen to
We
it
might
here.
get Catherine on board for the next music machine.
Well, I don't know. She might have to help me get it together. Queen Catherine, thanks so much this morning.
Thank you.
Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you or evil the victor?
Mate, we are winning all the prizes this morning because we've been saying all week it's going to happen, and it has finally happened. We have got a brand new Facebook page,
Yes.
a brand new Facebook community group, and a brand new Rise and Shine text message number.
Look, there's almost too much new all
Look,
in one
tidal
day.
wave, a tidal wave. And I love this. So if you want to, you can go over where our goal, very simple, is to get on our Facebook page here. We want to get to 100 likes. Now, I can tell you right now, live update, as a refresh,
Yes.
we're on 89 likes. 11 people going away. If you've been putting it off, now's the time to do it. Facebook.com/Rise and Shine
I feel like
Vision.
we're having our own little appeal here.
Yeah. Can we get to 100 likes? We're gonna get to 100 likes on
And
Facebook.
because we did have Perko talking, if you're a long-term listener,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, he was saying, we're not all about the likes, we're not all about...
this morning.
We're not... But this morning we are after 100 people to sign up, mainly because it's fun.
Yeah.
And you've posted a little video this morning.
I've posted a little behind-the-scenes video, what goes on in one of our regular breaks there. You can go have a look at it there. And I love the fact that the lovely Georgia has commented and she said, Fel looks exactly as my mind imagined.
Thanks, Georgia.
Well,
you don't know.
Hopefully that's a nice thing. Hopefully
I
that's
thought
a nice
you
thing.
looked a mess and you're not disappointing
Yeah, exactly. I always knew Fel was a bit. No. That's a lot. I think she's meaning that as a compliment. But then she goes,
sure.
"But DJ, what can I say? I always imagine a clean-shaven man. How wrong I was." Yes, I hope that's not too disappointing. I've got a big beard.
You do. You do. A
we
little
don't-
bit like Santa on holidays.
Yeah,
that's how I would describe it.
Exactly. The summertime Santa
But you
is
don't-
one of my friend calls me.
You don't have to wonder. Now, you can actually jump online, join our Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's on the page, not even the group. So
Yep.
there aren't even questions to answer there.
No, you can go and like and follow. We've also got another post. If you're watching our Facebook page from a mobile device on your Facebook app there on your mobile, the logo, the Rise and Shine logo, is very, very conveniently hiding someone in the top banner. So you can leave a comment over there and give some
Feeling very
commiserations.
loved here this morning.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
at least DJ's big mug is there, representing
with a
for
beard,
us.
with a beard. If you didn't know, between all of that, you can get in touch with us, and we love you getting in touch with us via the text message. Again, that is 0447 488 316. Send us a text message. It's one way at the moment. You can text us. We can't text you back. Or if you want a bit of that two-way conversation, jump over to the page or apply to be part of the community
And
group.
you are a bit tough. Can
Well-
I just say, I'm like, we love you all.
Yeah.
But you have a couple of times, should I prove?
No.
No, they haven't answered the questions.
Yeah.
The questions for you are bigger than I thought they would
Well,
be.
at the very least, all we're asking you is, do you know who the announcers are?
Well, do you want to
on
give that
Rise and
answer,
Shine?
just in
Well,
case people are
if
wondering?
you missed it somehow, Fel and DJ is the correct
But if
answer
you
there.
put it wrong, we wouldn't say no,
Look, I
as
will
long as you have a go.
I will accept Ugly Dave Gray and Graham Kennedy is a correct answer as well. But if you don't put the email address in there and say that you're going to abide by the rules, well, I'm sorry.
You do like the abide
I
by
know,
the rules.
abide
I've
by the
always
rules is a
thought
big
was
thing.
important because it's a closer knit group. So
Yeah.
that's the little group within the bigger family of Rise and Shine.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
very good.
It's all happening.
Bit excited here this morning.
Listen, I am very, very excited. Let me say, at the beginning of the morning,
Yes.
we announced our brand new Rise and Shine Facebook page.
Yes.
I know.
And you can see there's a note, like you've put a picture up today. So you can
Yes.
see at the beginning of the day there's about 13 followers.
Yes.
Maybe even. So there's evidence.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. 11 likes, 13 followers. There
Yep.
we go.
So where are we at now?
We are at, ready for this. I said, look, lofty goal.
You
We
said-
wanted
I
100.
said, we're going for one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you-
Yeah, I think you said, man, if maybe we can get to 30 or 40. I was like, no, we're going to go for 100. We are sitting at 110 likes, 128
wow.
followers. Thank you to everybody who has liked our Facebook page and everybody who is applying to get over to our private group. We're so far sitting on over 60 new
wow.
members in the community group.
Oh.
But Fel, I've got a massive dilemma.
Okay. Tell
Massive
me.
dilemma. Are you ready
Tell
for
me.
this?
Yes.
Someone has applied to be in the community group.
Okay, yes.
And I've got a big now people who are applying to be in the community group and you're not answering the questions, I will get back to you and say, listen, you've got to answer the question. What are you
He's
doing?
very serious about it.
I'm very serious. There's one here.
Yes. Did
who
he
is-
answer
who
the question? this
Request.
person?
He's answered the question.
Oh, well.
He even said the top loader. He's even used our full names, Felicia and Darren.
He knew.
top
Not everyone knows
top loader
that.
or front loader. He's
What
answered
is
front.
his answer? Front
He
loader.
agrees. He agrees to the rules.
And agrees with me.
Yeah.
Front loader.
His name
Yes.
is Phil Edwards, the CEO of Vision.
Wow, our boss.
Do we let
Oh.
our boss,
Oh,
our big boss,
wow.
into our community?
Well,
Now,
that's a big question.
part of me is sort of humbled, and I go, I'm sort of chuffed. He's a fan of the show.
He was listening.
He's listening, and he wants to be a part of it. Or do I go, hang on? He's trying to keep an eye on us too. He's
Well,
going to be in here.
If I was him,
Yeah.
I would keep an eye on us too. So I don't blame him for that. Particularly one of the two, I'd be
Well-
keeping a very close eye on.
Yeah, the one that's hiding behind the Vision, the Rise and Shine logo.
I'm barely in there, so you can't blame me. But
All right.
okay, well, it is a good question though, because
Yeah.
I've had my boss in the past befriend me on Facebook.
Oh.
And I've said yes because I've got
Okay.
nothing to hide.
Well-
Do you have something to hide there, DJ?
No, moving right along. Let's go to the next song we're going there. We'll have it. Let us know. You know what? We should ask the community members. Should we let
Send
Phil
us a
Edwards in?
text and let us know if Phil should join the group. Our text number is 0447 488 316.
There we go. This is going out to Phil Edwards right now for King of Country. What are we waiting for? Taking us up to the news
Well,
this
to
morning.
say yes or no. Let's tell you, and it's going to be good. I mean, that is really could be the catchphrase for the show.
It is,
It's
it
going to
is.
be good. It's going to be a great day.
Whatever happens,
Whatever. Even if it goes wrong.
even if we're about to play everybody's favourite game, Saints of the Century, and our carryover champion Elizabeth cannot be found anywhere.
She's missing in action.
She's missing in action for 2 days. Even if that happens, it's still going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Because
Taya said so. God said
yes.
so.
Yeah, Elizabeth, if you're listening, we're going to give you one more day, and then I think we're going to have to move on. If we cannot find you tomorrow, we're going to open slather
Where's
for
Elizabeth is our newest game.
Yeah. Where's Robbo? No, where's Elizabeth? She's missing in action. Now, we have got someone on the line who was going to play. It's the lovely Carol from New South Wales. Good morning, Carol.
Oh, good morning, Darren, DJ.
Oh, I'm getting my full name here. It sounds
like you're in trouble.
It sounds like my mum's I'm in trouble from my mum.
Oh, no, darling, I love Darren for a name.
Yeah, well, if I know I'm in real trouble when I get Darren John. I get the full what
Yes.
DJ stands for, and get that.
Well, Darren was the name of my step-grandson,
Oh.
and John was my brother's name.
Oh, well,
So
there you
I
go.
love Darren John. It's very, very heartwarming to me.
And Carol, I want to say, you've let us know that you're not on Facebook, and a few people have said, listen, we're not on Facebook. Are we missing out? I want to say, no, you're not missing out. The show's where it's all at for everybody across Australia. Facebook is a bit of fun on the side. And you know what? I wish I wasn't on Facebook. So
Yeah, you're not missing out on
you're not
anything.
missing- you're not
Saving
missing-
yourself some time.
yeah, you've got...
I know I'm not missing out because actually I did some police work years ago, and I have to be careful because I've got to keep my face off Facebook.
Oh,
Really?
witness protection. Your name's not really Carol out there.
Really, Carol? That's very interesting.
My late husband did some detective work, Second World War. So there you go, because he was older than me by 32 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as a result
he
of
taught-
that, you have to be secret?
No, darling, I did do a domestic
your own.
violence thing with police. They
wow.
asked me to come in because my late husband was a missionary in Korea, and it was back many, many years ago, and I had a lot of association with Korean people.
Amazing.
So I helped this situation of a lady
You're
who
amazing.
was enslaved by an older man, and the police asked me to come in and help. So I know how to do that type of thing in a nice way.
Carol, you have always got a story. You never cease to amaze me. There's always another level to the Carol story out there. I tell you, you've got to write a book or do something with that
A
life
movie.
story.
It sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When I was visiting Oral Roberts,
Yes.
my late husband was a friend of Oral Roberts, and I popped over. I was in America, and my friend said to me, Carol, why don't you go and see Oral Roberts? Well, I said, okay. I never thought of it. So I did, and his daughter-in-law rang me, and I was in the States, and she said, Oral would love to meet you, but he's on the other side of America, and can you come in because I'd love to meet you, Carol? And I said, okay. So I went in and met this lovely lady, and she'd just written a book about angels, and she said to me, she said, you're like an angel. And she said, why don't you write a book? And do you know what? Everywhere I went in America and Canada, and I spoke on radio there for a little bit of a teaching program, I was asked, and spoke in some big churches. One had about 3,000 people.
Wow.
And so on. But anyhow, what happened, when I walked into this bookshop, the owner, Suzanne, said to me, when you walked in, Carol, she said, you had like a bright light around you. She said, you're like an angel. And because I was a fresh widow, my husband has gone to heaven in 1989, whom I love dearly, and this is 1991. And so, God gave me that signature tick. People didn't know me, but they'd say, you're like an angel. You're such a blessing, Joy.
I tell you, you are a blessing to us. Are you able to stay on the line? We're going to have a listen to some music, and we want to bring back an old game. We want to bring back a bit of a Bible brain buster for you, just for fun. No, there's no challenge or anything like that. But would you stick around and do that for us? And you'll be a bit of a shining light for us all this morning.
Yes, well, I'll have to put some chewing gum down here so I can stick around.
We'll give you a couple of songs.
We'll give you a couple of songs to get into it there. All right, Carol's going to stick with us. Our bright light this morning.
Chewing gum going away.
Oh, having a lot of fun here on Rise and Shine.
Across Australia, this is Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
We've got, it's Fel and DJ, we've got the lovely Carol on the line. Carol, good morning.
Good morning, Darren. And good morning, Phil.
Good morning now.
And you're not in the bad books, you're in my good book.
Oh, you're so
Look,
sweet.
sometimes people call and we'll draw back the curtain, as DJ likes to say. You call for some other reason and then we talk people into playing our games with us. But Carol, tell us, why did you call this morning?
Well, I called this morning because I loved the photo of you both on your new Facebook thing. Yeah. And I said to DJ, I said, DJ, you don't look like Santa Claus. You look more polished than that.
Oh, you're very nice.
You look like an Irish leprechaun, my laddie.
Well, I am quarter Irish.
Are you?
I am quarter Irish, so that might be the Irish leprechaun. You're spotting that there.
Good morning to you.
Oh, that's too funny.
We might rebrand the show.
I need to pull out my green glasses for that one there.
To an Irish accent.
Well, listen, for old time's sake, we're going to play a bit of a game just to have some fun with you. I've got the old generic game opener music here. Let's go for this. Well, this morning on Rise and Shine with our very special guest contestant, Carol from New South Wales, we're going to play a classic Who Am I? Brain buster here and see if you can guess a Bible character as Fel gives you some questions. And whenever you think you've got the right answer, give us a yell out and let us know. There's no wrong way to do this. You can we'll give you 3 guesses even as we play it. So
we don't like anyone to lose.
No losers on this one, Carol. You've been so helpful.
Now, look, the pack is reopened.
Yes.
So we've done this in the past. We've taken cards out.
Yep.
All cards are on the table.
Okay.
And you get to choose. You can choose a person. That's the easiest. You can choose a place, which is also a bit trickier, or a thing in the Bible. Carol, which category would you like to go with?
Let's try the thing. It sounds like a little bit of an Irish leprechaun, a box of treasure, doesn't it?
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if that's in the Bible though, but we'll go with it. Okay. Here we go. Here's a thing.
This is a bit trickier. What am I? Are you ready, Carol?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. I was in the Valley of Elah. Benjamites knew how to use me and I wouldn't miss a hair. I helped show people that there was a God in Israel. Even DJ is wondering along there.
I'm stumped so far.
I showed that the battle is the Lord's. It wasn't mine. I went to battle with a person. 700 lefties were skilled at using me. I didn't know that about this thing. I've killed lions and bears, but most famously, I helped David's words come true. I was deadly, and all it took was one shot from me to pull down something very big. David held me. You can jump in at any time. My aim was true. David was very skilled at using me and used me when he was a young boy.
Yes, I think it might be the sword.
Oh, you're so close.
Well, that's your first guess.
Okay, first guess. Keep on guessing.
Is it the slingshot?
Well, yes, it's a slingshot. That's the right answer. Well done.
You did it!
Well, because you have been
Very impressive,
you've
Carol
been a
Craig.
shining light to us this morning,
Yes.
Carol, and helped us out with the show. We want to send you a lovely prize this morning, something special for you. So we'll grab your details and send it out to you. Thank you so much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
Oh, too good, too good.
Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
And it's that time of the morning where we hand over the reins for a song. But today, DJ, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, no. What have I
A little bit
done?
earlier, we had our wonderful Queen Catherine. She requested a song. You started to play the song. It disappeared just as I was singing into the climax.
Oh, no.
I was wondering if it was because I was getting too loud in here.
Well, I mean, maybe the notes were a little bit wobbly, but, you know.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who was like, where is the rest of that song? Can you play the whole song now? There is power in the blood.
Yeah, I can. From the wonderful group Sailor, group from Nashville, two guys and a girl. They do Alan Hall, Amy Perry, and Todd Smith, I think their names are. And they do some wonderful different versions. They do originals, but they do some wonderful versions of hymns, choruses, and things like that. If you've never got into them, a little bit more on the the classic old school Southern gospel sort of tip sometimes. But I love this version. Going out to our very own, she was the first text messenger,
Yes.
first Facebook liker, first group,
Champion of
she's the
champions.
first across everything. The wonderful, we've redubbed her, Queen Catherine, going out to her and to everybody who loves this classic hymn. Sing along with us. There is power in the blood.
Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you or evil the victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. Oh yeah, yeah.
That is Sailor. There is power in the blood. The full version.
Yes.
I had a little snippet earlier in the day, a bit of a teaser.
Well,
Going out to Catherine.
we got to get a name right now.
Oh,
We've dubbed her
Queen
Queen
Catherine.
Catherine. And the fact that she text messaged us and said thank you from Queen Catherine herself.
She has certainly taken up the mantle.
We love it there. Hey, we're very excited. It's been a lot of fun. We've got a brand new Facebook page, a brand new Facebook community group, and a text message line where you can text into us. We'd love you to get across all of that. If you want to know more about it, probably the best way, if you're thinking, oh man, there's so much information to take in, why don't you shoot us an email, Rise and Shine. Oh no, one more piece of information. Rise
Just to make
and
it
Shine.
more simple, we'll give you another piece of information.
And hopefully people have got our email addresses there, or get in touch with us any way you want. We'll send
Just
you all the
shout
links.
loudly and we'll do our best to respond.
Send up the smoke signals or the carrier pigeons out there. We'll find it. We'll
Fly
give
a
you all the
flag.
information. But we've had so much fun today. Thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of it.
And particularly those who have texted, because
Yeah.
we're a bit rude. We can't text back. There's no facility yet for us to be able to do that. So to everybody, I'm reading these texts. They've meant a lot to us. We're loving them, and we will try and read some out tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We wanted to try to get to 100 likes over on our Rise and Shine new Facebook page. We're sitting on 150.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exceeded all
100
my expectations.
165 followers. Thank you. Share it with your friends. Let everybody know about your favourite breakfast show, and we'll appreciate that. And see you over on Facebook. Well, until tomorrow morning, don't forget tomorrow morning we kick things off with the Friday mixtape, your requests. So get ready, get them in. You might even want to do that over on Facebook.
Or text.
Or text message even. Let us all hope and pray you have a great day today on your Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.